She's joined by her family and many friends, among them her soccer team, and we heard from them. Thank you for coming. Okay. A lot of people who've been here supporting her in her recovery process. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Madeline Uretsky.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming out today to support Abbas. My name is Madeline Uretsky, and I'm here today to talk to you about what it's like to live with a brain injury. As many of you here probably know, when you sustain a brain injury, your life and the lives of those around you are forever changed. What you once knew as normal no longer exists. Things that you could count on for yourself no longer exist. And what you have to do to achieve and accept a new normal is a very difficult process, both emotionally and physically. Exactly 1 year ago today, I sustained a severe concussion, my second in 5 months, while playing in my high school soccer game, and it kept me out of school for my entire sophomore year and at home in bed on complete brain rest for 3 months. As a teenager, I was isolated for my entire life. No school, no phone, no texting, no computer, no going out, and no watching TV. I could no longer do any form of physical activity at all, yet I was accustomed to playing sports every day of my life. What was I facing, and how could I possibly deal with this? My life has completely changed in a matter of seconds. I needed to figure out how to make the best of this tough situation that I was facing. I decided early on in my recovery that I was going to do whatever the doctors told me, and I was definitely not going to let this concussion get the best of me. It's not who I was before my injury, so I wasn't going to allow myself to become that person. I wasn't going to fight it because I wanted to get my life back, but I wasn't going to sit idly by and do nothing. As I started to feel a bit better, I began taking baby steps to regain my life. I am fortunate to have a wonderful support group of family, friends, my medical team, and my school community, Bishop Fenwick and Peabody, and without all of them, I would not have been able to be where I stand today before you. I have tried many types of alternative medicine, such as massage, herbs, speech therapy, chiropractic, acupressure, and eye coordination exercises that have all contributed to my recovery. Along the way, I decided that there must be other teenagers out there suffering as I was, and who perhaps don't have the kind of support that I have. So that became my mission, to help them. Life as a high school student is difficult enough, so just imagine being a teenager with up to 165 headaches per day, living in a constant state of fogginess, having memory loss, ringing in the ears, sensitivity to light and noise, dizziness, balance issues, and generally not being able to live the life you once had. That is me today. Returning to school as a student with a brain injury is a very scary proposition. Will people look at me funny? Will they ask me questions? Will they think I'm faking? After all, I look fine. These were the many questions that I had before I returned, and why concussions are known as the invisible injury. Nobody knows what goes on inside unless you really live through it. My school has supported me with accommodations to support the learning issues that I currently have. I have extended time on assignments and tests, as well as preferred seating in the classroom, just to name a few. In fact, these accommodations have been so helpful that I felt that every student returning to school with a brain injury should have them. I took my experience to Senator Scott Brown and discussed these accommodations with him in his office. He was very receptive, and I am working to have them made available to all students. I have learned several things from this ongoing experience. I used to always be on a rigid schedule, and now I plan according to my pain. This has taught me to be more of a patient person. Also, I have learned the importance of eating healthy for your brain, and that people are willing to help you if you let them. As a teenager, balancing my life with school, a social life, doctor's appointments, and my symptoms has been a challenge, but I have managed well. As long and difficult as my road to recovery has been, it has also been extremely rewarding. I have met so many interesting people, as well as been able to mentor, counsel, and befriend many other kids with concussions, and this has made me feel so much better. I'm also currently blogging to try to help teenagers with brain injuries live with their new normal. Brain injuries can be isolating, and people need to know that they are not alone. My family and friends have stood by me and supported me through all of this, and I'm so thankful for them. I have so many caregivers who have been instrumental in my recovery, and I urge anyone with a brain injury to be proactive about their recovery process. But the most important advice that I can give is to stay positive, because things improve over time. Brain injuries are a work in progress. There may not be change seen on a daily basis, but improvement will be seen. Just because life is different than it used to be doesn't mean it isn't great. You just have to find a way to make it great, even if you have to do it differently.
She's amazing or what? Thanks, Madeline. I think she speaks for many people, our youth as well as our adult survivors. I think she captured a lot in that. Thank you so much. I know she's been working hard on that.